I'm attempting to rush into this stream because more and more evidence and data keeps coming in. So we're going to try to do this live a little bit. I don't typically do this on UNIRock too much anymore. I try to have everything prepared when I come. But the evidence is too insanely massive to be able to show a few crazy things that I don't think anybody is prepared for in this story. But to update you before we get into the meat and potatoes of how Steve McRae paid and bought for the new subscribers he has on his account, how he paid and bought for comments in his comments section, and how I'm going to prove it beyond any shadow of a doubt when it's such a weird thing to try to prove on the internet. First, you have to understand that there were developments today at the core of the story. These developments include Katie Joy Paulson, and this is my interpretation of what I've seen on the internet. I'm not speaking for anybody but myself in this stream. Katie Joy Paulson filed with a lawyer the restraining order to Steve, or is in the process, went to the lawyer. It's already happening. It is not something that will happen. It is not something that she's promising. She's started the process. Now, she gets to go, this is what I know, or this is what I think about the situation from what she said publicly in live chats on her channel. Anyway, she gets to go home, sit down, and chill while the lawyer hits the secret Facebook group through the courts to pull the entire, everything that was deleted, everything that was there. All they need is a little bit of evidence of what happened in there, and I know you know the Boomy leaks have it all. And then I don't think her lawyers will have a problem pulling a transcript of the secret Facebook group. It's called a secret group. I know people in this story like to manipulate definitions so that they can lie. So I'm just going to lay it out. The group is not publicly listed, which makes it secret. You can't find it unless they invite you. Also, it is a closed group. That same concept. It's private. It is hidden by Facebook's standards. And I'm bringing up that group because after Katie did this, guess what happened? The administrators of the group ran away from the internet. Well, at least they claimed to be running away from the internet. It could be a big game that they're playing, but we know that the people who I proved, I'll just say it like this so that I don't have to mention any names. The members of the group, the people that were in the secret troll Facebook group that McRae runs and his friends run, McRae now is one of the only active admins due to the other admins, the ones who I showed you shared Katie's address and threatened her safety with literally no way to deny it. They did not. Also, we have the original post where it was completely unredacted and shared to many people. We also have several of Steve's ex-friends coming out that are YouTubers to share the communication where he sent her address to them. Same thing. He shared what Tina had, right? He gave it to Tina. Tina posted it in the group. He shared it to a bunch of YouTubers and troll groups. Anyway, those people that shared her address ran for the hills. That's right, they're gone. They left their role as admins in the secret group and took off a run, and they said that they would be shutting down all of their internet accounts and be going away forever. Why would any innocent person in an innocent group where nothing bad happens run away literally an hour after Katie goes and does this? You tell me. Now, there are so many other updates, and I don't want to get into it because it's just stupid. It's bad content. It's just not good YouTube content. Hold on, I got to change my viewer count. It's not good YouTube content. It's boring. It's repetitious. It is, though, an evolving story. It's the end of that story that happened in November. So it's good to bring it up and get it done with so that we all can move on. Because guess what's happened now? I didn't announce this on UNIRock 2 yet, so if you saw me on Rock a lot yesterday, you may be getting some repeat information, but everything I'm going to show you after I tell you this is brand new. So, where was I? Katie went to the lawyer. She is filing a restraining order against Steve McRae. Of course, he is scared out of his mind. Again, you saw me pull up his Twitter, Social Blade, and show you that on Social Blade, he would have had to have tweeted once every minute and 15 seconds on one day and once every 8 minutes on another day while he was awake for the entire day in order to do as many tweets as he put out, right? So it's more of this obsessive thing. Well, he's doing it again. He's going crazy breaking down out there after, and all of it has to do with SH, Schmeck, Schmoll, Schmoll, Schmer, Smashment. Don't kill me, algorithm. I'm trying here. SH has to do with Katie taking him to court. He's praying. He's begging her to sue him in civil court. She's not going to sue you in civil court. She's going to have the lawyers that are already working on this pull the records from the internet and then charge you with a restraining order and probably cyber stalking and harassment. Just so you know, you're not gonna get the ability to manipulate it into a civil type of case. But let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of this. I just wanted to make sure you're updated. The admins who have been on the internet behind the majority of this issue. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, you know those weird accounts out there that like to harass Katie Joy Paulson? They're these weird Twitter accounts that won't tell you who they are, and they don't have to. No big deal, but they all don't tell you who they are. They all only existed after Katie, this whole issue with Steve being accused, and a lot of them stopped posting after November and hadn't posted even with this new thing happening. Well, some of them, after the court thing happened, came back to start posting again. And in this stream, I'm going to show you what they're saying. So here's what's many of the random accounts that Steve put out a tweet today saying he has nothing he is unaffiliated with all these accounts and wants to make sure you know it. I don't care what your words are. You've been talking to those accounts openly and privately, you've admitted, for months now. You can't just wipe your hands clean now. Oh, remember when I told you one of his admins ran for the hills? I forgot to mention that he's thrown her under the bus. So I think she didn't run for the hills when Katie went and started legal action against the group, against them, restraining orders and such. I don't think that made her run for the hills because she was convinced that Katie wasn't she was convinced that Katie was lying about the legal thing, right? So I don't think she ran because of that. I think she ran because Steve threw her under the bus right after this legal stuff started. He started saying things like, I'm not the owner of the group. She is. It doesn't matter what I did because she was the owner. She should have done that. And I think that's what made his main, troll leave her admin position, delete all of her internet accounts, and run. Okay. Anyway, the next update, those accounts I just mentioned before, I forgot to bring that up. A lot of them, in a very weird way, like I said, popped up after the SH claim and have only existed since then and have only interacted on things that have to do with harassing Katie, started sharing pay links over the last 3, 4, 5 months. They would share, I forget what the Cash App links. They would share like, hey, if you retweet this, then you'll make some money and I will too. And they would try to share coupon pay links. Well, after I exposed on the Rock a lot that they were trying to make money off of trolling Katie Joy, they went and deleted most of those tweets, which I thought was strange. And some of those accounts just straight up disappeared. Can't even find them anymore. But what's even more interesting is now that this whole thing has gone to where people that have been doing this online are probably going to face real world consequences over it, they're starting to build a legal defense. They are literally the troll harassment Twitter accounts that have been trolling Katie Joy Paulson for months are literally starting today trying to build legal defenses. One of them is saying that they have a mental disorder and that they believe because of their mental disorder that can be confirmed by their mental therapists or whatever they called them, that their therapists will back them up, that their mental disorder makes them believe that Katie Joy Paulson has harmed them. So essentially what's gone on is they're trying to plead insanity, or at least start making it look like they can plead insanity. If they wind up in court, they're not going to wind up in court. These random troll groups will probably just get purged from Twitter at some point during this whole, lawsuit or not lawsuit, this whole criminal thing. But it's just funny to see that they start talking in a way that they've never talked after Katie goes to a lawyer, while all of them start saying that they don't believe that she went to the lawyer. It's like, so why are you sitting there building some kind of insanity legal defense if you don't believe she went there? Or if the lawyer's fake, or if that she has no legal case. But really, they all kind of have shown their hand. They are breaking apart. The walls are closing in, because all of this happening after Katie went and got a lawyer and started the process, and them to spam the internet with so much garbage and jargon about how it's fake, how it's not real, but to act the opposite way, hiding evidence, leaving their troll groups, deleting accounts, deleting the tweets that include the cash apps and the coupon scams and the retweet scams, I think says a lot. And we will look at these tweets, and I will show you what's gone on in this stream. But it's going to be a faster stream than usual because I've been busy making content to document. I'm doing a documentary on this as the end thing of the Steve McRae destroyed his YouTube career attacking Katie Joy saga. It's turned in from a versus mode to a man burned down his career and became a lol cow over this topic. But now to the topic of the hour, the most insane thing that I could ever find on the internet, that almost begs belief. Steve McRae is buying subscribers and comments. And after I show you what we found, I don't know how he's going to say he's not. You know he is. He's going to get up there and say, UNIRock is just trolling me by pretending like I'm... You will not believe what we've found. You will not believe it. It is too much evidence to show he is buying those subs that he got. And I'm going to show you right now. What do we got? Uni, thank God for people like... Well, thank God for people like you, Sonny. Thank God for all of you, because you are the ones that didn't. You are the ones that were brave enough to stand up and call out the ones that were wrong in this. And there are still all these people sitting there pretending like they're fighting for what's right in attacking the hell out of somebody else. Not, not the criticism you'd expect, not the work you would expect, not the type of content you would expect, but the attacking and putting people down and making fun of them and just insulting the hell out of them and calling it comedy, trying to... When people do that, when they're not being comedic, or when they're not, when they're doing it for these ill reasons, but they're being deceitful and trying to hide it behind a veil of comedy or something, it does nothing but cause censorship from the platforms against everybody else. Now, whenever we make a joke, when people are really harassing someone and then trying to disguise it behind a couple little jokes that they throw out there in public, right? It only causes censorship to come down on other people that are comedians who may say something about Susie Lou's upper head region or something, which is not harassment, and it's just funny. When you track somebody over a year and do the things that we've seen happen to Katie, it is harassment, and it isn't funny. The forehead thing, funny. The stuff happening here, not funny, and there's a lot of differences, but that will be in my final documentary on this. You need to see what we found, because it's crazy town. So all of this started when I went and was tipped off to go. I wasn't told what I would find here, but I was told that if I did look in the comments section of Steve McRae's channel, that I would find a lot of strange things going on ever since this Sherelle thing started. Now, the first place I went after seeing something was to Social Blade. And here's what I found. Now, for those of you who don't study YouTube gains and views and the algorithm like I have in my work, because a lot of the topics that I've hit have to do with conspiracy theorists, debunking them, debunking viral videos that are fake, and you need to be able to know how to read this data to do what I do on the internet. So I've been doing this since 2016. I've watched it evolve. I've seen all the different examples by the thousands, and I can tell you that this is the most suspect thing I've ever seen. Now, I thought he gained some subscribers in a day when a certain video happened. So I wasn't really looking at him thinking, oh, he bought the subscribers. But now that I've seen it, I went out on Twitter. I went out around the internet trying to figure out how this happened. You'll have YouTubers getting 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 views, making anywhere between like 100, 200, 300 a day, right? You'll have YouTubers getting 100,000 views sometimes that only make 200, 300, 400 subscribers. It's just the way it works. You get like 1%, if you're lucky, of your views may subscribe. And that's why if you have 10% of your subscriber number in views, you're doing good on your channel, right? Now, if you look, he got 4,500 views on the 10th, and he got 100 subs. Now, that seems like it might be kind of normal, right? Because Sherelle, when he uploaded a video, what you need, how would Sherelle get her audience to sub to Steve? Well, of course, she would have Steve on her show, right? Because then they'll see him. They might say, ooh, I want to sub for this reason or that reason, right? The only thing that really happened was Sherelle went on Steve's channel around this time. He uploaded a trailer of her. So we'll say this is very, very abnormal and high, but it at least could be explained by something, that he's getting around 100 subs with 4,500 views. It's suspect, but you say to yourself, well, Sherelle and him did put a video up on his channel, and even though Sherelle didn't say anything on Twitter yet, and even though it hasn't been announced yet, you know, maybe it would make sense. But as you look at this. You've got 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 700 views, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000. And look at how many subs he's gained each day. 200, 200, 200, 300, 200, 200, 300, 200, 200. So what do I think is going on? I think he gained some subscribers naturally, but I think he wasn't getting the amount of subscribers that he thought he was getting, or that he thought he should get. And I do think something weird is going on, because there was nothing happening out on the internet that was any different, right? Other than when his name was mentioned on Sherelle's World's channel a couple times. Now, if Sherelle would have had the Katie videos go viral, like, let's go to Sherelle's World just so I can show you this, because I want to make my case here for why I believe this. I'm not trying to talk you into believing anything. You're more than welcome to believe whatever you want, but I've got something for you. Okay, so let me show you this. Now, the Matt Bauer video only got 20,000 views. Sherelle usually gets 60, 40, 23. The other one is where? Wasn't it like... The Ashley Siren video only got 16, okay? And then the Kiki video didn't even really mention him, but these two mentioned him a little bit. Got me? And then Sherelle stopped talking about it. She hasn't done anything else. Well, she might be right now. Let me look. I didn't look at what she's doing right now. Let me just make sure, because I checked it before the stream. I just noticed she was live. Hold on. What is she doing right now? Blogger Amber responds to the Lisa Ham 90-Day Fiancé stalker cop, blah, blah, blah. She's not doing a video right now about it. She's already, McRae has already announced that she's not continuing and that he probably won't be going on her show. But either way, I don't care about that. I'm just trying to show you, I want you to track something. This is strange. Those numbers aren't right. Now, it doesn't mean he bought subs right off the bat. First thing you do is go look out on the internet to see if some big account out on Twitter shared his stuff or sent him subs. Like, hey, go sub to my guy. If some other accounts did. And really, maybe like 1 or 2 tweets could have gotten him a couple subscribers that I've seen out there. Nothing accounts for 100, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. It's too consistent. It's too weird. Now, on YouTube, after you pass 10,000 subs, it will only show how many subs you gain by the 100. So it'll only show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it'll go up higher, right? So I'm just letting you know, you're not going to see 151 or 160. It's either going to be 100 and round down or 200 and round up. You got me? That's the only way it'll go. So anyway, why do I think, though, that he's bought subscribers? One, the first point, even on a day with 700 views, literally 700 views, is a day where he got the most subs. The other day where he got the most subs was only 2,500 views, right? It's a little weird. But no one's going to make the jump from him buying subs just because he's got 700 views this day and 300 subscribers from those 700 views, with his subscriber to view ratio being, how much, what is it? 69%. I don't know, something like that. But here's where it gets really freaking crazy. This is a spreadsheet made by viewers of the situation out there. And this spreadsheet shows comments on Steve McRae's channel. A lot of people were, even Steve's own viewers were starting to notice that on his channel, there would be these weird comments, like a normal viewer of Steve's would see a comment left by their account that they didn't leave. It just looked funky, right? And somebody else would see a comment that is the exact same, but it's on a different video. So comments that were being left on the Mount St. Helens video were appearing on the Caffeine Corner video from 7 days before. And comments on the Rum and Coke night were on the cease and desist live stream. The cease and desist live stream was the most botted comment live stream I have ever seen. And I'm going to show you an example. Now, let's minimize that. Let me grab this. Now, right here is a person that left a comment on Steve's. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I told you, I rushed this in. Don't I have another one? Okay, I'm going to have to find it. So there's a guy named, let's see. Let me just scroll down because it'll pop right out. Jack Taylor here. Jack Taylor, right here. Jack Taylor left a comment on Steve's live stream. It says, Katie Joy has my lawyer's contact information. If she intends to send me one as well or wishes to try to sue me, fun fact, she would be countersued if she tries to sue me. Well, I saw this comment when somebody told me to go look, and I said, this is one of his tweets. This is a Steve McRae tweet or a statement or something that I've heard him make, right? So I clicked on this Jack Taylor account to see what it was, and it turns out it's a bot account that uploads Minecraft videos. Back during certain trends, it would upload certain trends, like the claw machine trend to try to get a viral video. The Minecraft trend, it uploaded other people's Minecraft videos. I'll show you. Here's one of its Minecraft videos. Listen to the voices.
Don't do that!
Here, I'll make you a roof so rain doesn't come down.
Oh, yes!
Okay, now listen to another video on it.
It's happening again. There's a dungeon right at the spawn. I wonder what else we can find around here.
He's got a thick accent. These are other people's videos, but the account, it's just some random account. Then how to get Minecraft PE on your Android phone. Why is this account, this bot account, putting something that Steve tweeted or said in here like this? It's weird, right? It's strange. Well, if you look right now, you can go there while you're watching this video before he starts deleting the hell out of these. Don't worry, we've backed them all up, Steve. We will put together a video and show everyone what happened if these start to be deleted. But as you see here, this comment was on 3 different videos, but all of them, and I'm going to show you the comment on each video. I've got it all ready for you here. Nice, you have, hold on, okay. Nice, you have 70 viewers. You're doing really well with your live streams, Steve. It was said on the Caffeine Corner, on this Caffeine Corner, and on the Mount St. Helens stream that he did. Then we've got this one. It was on 3 different streams, the same 3 streams. You are drunk, Steve, lol. Then we've got, this one was on Mount St. Helens, Caffeine Corner. We've got this one on the same 3. This one on 3 different ones. This means that this comment was said twice on this video. and on once on this video, and you can just go down the list and look and see how many comments are exactly the same from these strange bot accounts on Steve's stuff repeated. So what happened to make these comments appear and be so weird and be so like repeated between these streams? Some of these streams are a week apart and the same comment is going on both of these, and they're coming from bots. Well, if you look before the Sherelle stuff, before he started to gain subs, so you can go to Social Blade and look at the date when he started to gain subscribers like gangbusters out of the blue, you'll notice that that's when he started to have these bots leave these comments. But before he started to gain those subscribers out of the blue, he didn't have any of these comments on his channel. So what happened? Basically, there are different services out there. Deji, a popular YouTuber, you've probably heard about Deji. Deji has like 10 million or something or whatever. Deji was trying to get 10 million subscribers. This literally just happened. And he paid a company like $3,000 or $4,000 to help him get from 9 million. He was only like 30,000 away from 10 million, but he was losing subs due to a controversy. So he went and paid a company thousands of dollars to get him over 10 million. And then he did something stupid. He canceled his payments. He charged back the payments so he could keep the money. So the guy came out and exposed Deji for buying subs. And YouTube is now, according to bigger YouTubers, the thought is that Deji's probably going to lose his channel. Bigger YouTubers all say that YouTube is looking into deleting Deji's channel if this is confirmed. And it's very confirmed for Deji. Deji has the literal data put out on him from the company that sold him the subs. Go watch the Drama Alert video from a few days ago if you want to see that story. But the interesting thing is when you buy subscribers, of course, they have to make it look real. So when you buy subs, they are going to have some of the subscribers leave weird comments around. And it looks like you could kind of put the comments that you want in. Because on the first day, in fact, I have a statement that I'm going to read to you from somebody who was looking into this. On the first day, when he bought the subs and either bought the comments or got these comments added for free with your purchase of 100 subscribers a day or something, it looks like he got to either tell them what they wanted to say or add what he wanted these bots to say on his channel. Either way, the point is, when the sub growth showed up on his channel out of the blue, unexplained, out of nowhere, then these crazy bot comments start to come out. And some of them are really, really strange. And some of their accounts, well, the majority of their accounts all look like what I've shown you, but I'll show you some more. I'll actually pull a little bit of data and I'll show you what I mean. Again, I believe he bought subscribers. Me, UNIRock, because of this data combined with the data looking in his live. I have seen so many people, I have looked into so many people's Social Blade data due to stories that I've had to do. And when Social Blade data looks really weird, yes, you've got to do a lot of work going out and fact-checking and looking around, but very much do we ever see something this blatant. It looks like he went with a really cheap, crappy company to buy these subs. Now, I know his response is going to be like, I didn't do that. Somebody else bought them for me, or nobody did that. I'm gaining subs because of magic reasons, and these bots are people trying to frame me. That's right, Uni's trying to frame me. He bought me the subs. I would not pay a couple $1,000 to get you these subs if you forced me to sit into a room and listen to Cheshire sing into a microphone for 5 hours. I still wouldn't buy them for you. Hell, even if it was for a week, I still wouldn't buy them for you. But this, though, convinces me. I've seen his behavior, and I've seen how desperate he is for subscribers. He begged for 2 months for 13 subscribers. He was that willing to be that desperate. And literally, when people put this much value into their sub number, a lot of times they will stoop low enough to doing something like this when their subscribers start to shoot down. And I do think that he gained subs naturally at first. I just think that when Sherelle backed out, people stopped coming over and subbing to him. And at some point here, he started buying the subs and getting these weird bot comments left all over his channel. But let's take a look at what some of them look like. Let's hear some other people's opinions. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. I think did I just see a super chat? I didn't miss one, did I? I just the one came in? All right, good. And let's kind of wrap this up because I want this to be a quick video. The main update is the fact that Steve's troll group broke apart. The head trolls that work for him ran for the hills after Katie didn't go to a lawyer or went to a fake lawyer or wasted her money going to a lawyer. All these different things they've said. And I just want to keep you updated. She's not suing him. She's not trying to go in and, you know, hit him for a bunch of money or something like that. She's trying to get him the charges pressed to where before he does this to someone else, he'll actually stop and think about it in the future. She's getting a restraining order, and at least that's what I know. Again, this is not Katie speaking. It's my opinion. So let's move a little further and get this video done. And again, thank you for being here also. Here we go. This little ding-dong list at? I just opened the damn thing. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it again here. All right. Open original. Open, oh, I already saved the image, pictures. Here we go. Oh, wait. Nope. Wrong database. I've got so many databases. I've got so many databases for the police. It's crazy. Okay. Now, we need this, and we need this. There we go. Okay, so some of the weird, funky, bot-like, strange stuff that have been noticed across the board by subs are labeled here. These are the numbers that you're going to see that have appeared verbatim across different videos. Also, Steve responds to them, which I think is really funny. Listen to this. Excellent. Can I steal a few clips from this, please? I want to put them on YouTube as quick reference that I can share with people. So I can say, watch this clip. It will explain what I mean. This is the most generic, weird statement other than that other one that I've shown you. I was a baby in 1999, so I have no memory of those parties. Steve, how long have you known Katie? Do you believe her story time video about her joining a Christian church cult? This is number 3. Let's reference number 3. I noticed that this comment was coming up a lot in those once I started looking. This comment is pasted from this video, Mount St. Helens on 5/18, and this video, Caffeine Corner, exactly the same. It's freaking crazy town. But also, let's find a different one. Why don't you have Team or FTFE on your channel anymore? They are great. Or maybe the Shills, maybe Simon Dan. Cats, Mr. Sensible. They're all great creators and be great for you to have them on one night. Number 47. It's kind of weird. Watch. If we find number 47, it was posted twice on the same video and then posted again on another video that happened after. You get me? Let's see here. Let's pull a different... We've got a bunch of these. And thank you to the people that put this together. You're pretty awesome. Hold on, I got to open original. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Now, listen to this. Remember that last one that I read to you from that guy, Jack? That one scam account, Jack, with the Minecraft videos that he stole from other creators? It said this. Now, look, this is left by Guyan Gaming. Katie Joy has my lawyer's contact information if she intends to send me one as well or wishes to try to sue me. Fun fact, she would be countersued if she tries to sue me. It's one of his tweets. And it's written literally with the same punctuation, no spelling errors, between the multiple videos that these appear on. Now, that information alone seems very weird. People would say someone's botting these comments, but when you compare it to the clips of him for almost an entire couple-month period begging for people to leave comments on his channel, begging for people to subscribe and like his video, and then it leading up to him getting more extreme with him to the point where he asks his he says he wants to make it a requirement for his members and his mods to do this, a requirement before they tell him no and don't do it, then it makes sense. It makes sense after comparing it to the Social Blade data, where he can get, he's the most magic creator that ever lived. He can get 708 views and somehow pull 300 subscribers out of his rear end. Let's compare that to Sherelle's world. Oh, hold on. I'll just do it in the same Social Blade. You've seen that enough. I've shown it to you 4 times. You've seen it enough. Sherelle's world. Let's compare that to Sherelle's world Social Blade, and let's see. Is it normal? Is this some kind of normal thing for someone? All right. Nope. Oh, wrong button. Okay, here we go. And let's take a look. Sherelle gets around 100,000 views. It takes her, let's see, 2 days to get 1K. When she blows up with 300,000 views, it's still, and for a total of 400 and some thousand views, it'll take her to get 2K, right? Now, let's compare his competition. That's a high number. Divide that. It's not adding up. Let's look at without a crystal ball. Now, I'm using the data from Sherelle and Katie before this all started, just so you know. So you get a more normal number for them. Katie gets 100,000 views for 300. Katie gets 80,000 views, 200, 60,000, 200, 90,000, 200, 100,000. So what is something that Sherelle and Steve both accused Katie of doing? Buying subscribers. But what's really weird about Sherelle's channel? She also gains subs at a very high number, like I've just shown you, right? I mean, it's more normal for about 100,000 views to get you 200, 300, 400 subs. It's weird because Sherelle gets, 300,000 or 400,000 views and gets 2,000 or 4,000 subs. Steve also has this very strange high ratio from views to subs. I'm not going to make any statement to that. I'm just putting it out there. What I will say is, this is very normal. This is more normal. This is more normal of Social Blade data. Steve is getting, now, you're going to say, but he got a little bit of attention because a guy said his channel name twice on Sherelle's channel, and a girl said his channel name a couple times, and then Sherelle's Twitter account put at Steve McRae a few times before Sherelle stopped talking about this. So wouldn't he gain something from that? Yes, I think that's what I think the normal amount of growth that he got from that was just a surge of a couple people coming over, right? It is almost, you would almost be a flat earther to deny the data that is in front of you. But I want to know what you've got to say, and then I'm heading to the Rock A Lot channel, and I'm going to do a more general update of the weird things that are going on out there. So let's get that pumping. Here we go. UNIRock live on UNIRocktv after show on Rock A Lot. Ooh, interesting. One of them says, please, please, please protect Sherelle's world. What number is it? Number 49. Number 49 is on one video once and on another video twice. 3 pleases protect Sherelle's world with a comma, literally showing Sherelle's world's name. You're telling me that this person with their phone typed, please, please, please protect Sherelle's world and spelled the name of her channel perfectly as it's represented. You rarely see anybody put the little dot. What's it called? What's it called? A quote or a hyphen? It's not a dash. It's not a dash, ding dong. You're too used to doing a dash of crack. It's not a dash. Anyway, back to what I was saying here. Let me get some music playing for you. Busy, shut up. You're ruining my show. When you go out on the internet, it's really rare to see Sherelle's world written this way. It's typically written in a short form fashion. How would they write this exact comment 3 different times on 3 different accounts? Why? It doesn't happen on anyone else's YouTube channel. This is weird for all of this to be coming together at one time. The literal, like, heat coming down on Sherelle and Steve. People outraged across the internet at them for doing what they did, lying. Oh, nobody's mad that they attacked Katie. Okay, fine. Even if you don't agree with me that people are mad that they attacked Katie, you know people are mad because they promised a database of evidence but then delivered 0 evidence at all. Nothing. So you know people are mad about that. The internet feels like they've lied to them. And in the midst of all of this, their subscriber numbers both go through the roof. You know what I think happened? I think my opinion, legally required to say, allegedly, my opinion, yeah, my opinion is Sherelle might have told Steve where she gets hers. And he might have, took a little bit of that extra money that's coming in from attacking Katie and put it to good use. Just an opinion, though. Just an opinion. What do you think? You know what? I've heard that other creators like having a vote. If I asked you to vote, would you vote? Would you guys vote if I asked you to? Hold on. My shit's locked up. Hold up. There we go. Okay, I can see you typing now. My stuff was locked up. Okay, 1 in the chat if you think he bought subs. If you don't think he did, you don't have to put anything. 1 in the chat if you think he did. All right, I'll be nice. A 2 if you think he didn't. 1 if you think he did. 2, and then I'll ask you to vote again after this. So let me know what you think in the live chat while we look at a little more of these. Now you're giving me your opinion down there. If you type a 1 or a 2, you're giving me your opinion, just so you know. Okay, that is your opinion coming in. These are opinions. 1 if you think he bought subs and comments, and 2 if you think he didn't. We need a committee to form to decide. This one, you were a good moderator, Steve. Look at this. Look at this one. You were a good moderator, Steve. The actual account comes in and says, WTF, I didn't write this. What? I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I've watched it for a long time, and I've been on YouTube producing for a long time. This is the first time I have ever seen anything like this happen. What is this? What happened? What happened? My opinion in perpetuity. Thank you. What is this? Somebody tell me what I'm looking at, please. Somebody, please. You know what I think happened? I think he bought a really cheap-ass company to help him gain subs and comments. I think he paid he got a really good rate and used a really bad, cheap-ass company. Like, dude comes in. This comment, okay, this is comment number 25. What is this, dude? What am I looking at? Number 25. It appeared on 3 different videos. One on the 18th, one on the 16th, and one on the 15th. There was an entire day between one of the gaps. So it didn't go in and do it all at once. What is this? Hacks. Someone just said it. Lisa J just said it. Hacks. Cheats. You ever heard of video gamers hacking and cheating? They get really desperate because they play these like competitive fighting games, like first-person shooters and stuff, and they get killed all the time. So they go out and get hacks and cheats so they can cheat the system and make it look like they're good at what they do. So it looks like they're having fun. It looks like they're a YouTuber. This is how you hack YouTube. Wow. Wow. It's here. This is how you hack YouTube, y'all. This is how you fake it till you make it. The problem is, you might have made it work. You might have faked it till you made it if you wouldn't have gotten busted, I would say. Anyway, now, some of the others, my God, they're just so bad. Wow, never knew this. You never knew what? What could you know from the video? There's nothing to know. You never knew this? That's the most generic bot-like thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great sound studio. He isn't in a sound studio. There is no sound studio. There was nothing to do with the sound studio on this video, guy. Keep it up. Love Caffeine Corner. I think he did program some of these to say certain things. Let's take a look at Love Caffeine Corner from R. Amit Kumar Yadav. Let's take a look at that one. It's number 52. Okay. Oh, wrong database. Wrong. I've got so many databases. Number 52. Number 52 was on 3 videos. One on the 16th, one on the 15th, and one on the 11th. These three identical comments were posted across 3 different videos a week apart. Over a week. The guy posted. Imagine how good of a memory this guy has. These videos have nothing to do with sound studios. These videos have nothing to do with these other things. And most of them have this giant gap in what they're publishing. And they're spelling things exactly the same, writing things exactly the same. And this one, who's a brand new account that just showed up, knows about Caffeine Corner and commented, Love Caffeine Corner. But 2 of the videos that he put Love Caffeine Corner on weren't Caffeine Corner. So what happened? Take a look. He had told the bot to put Love Caffeine Corner because he bought the subs on a day when he was doing Caffeine Corner. Then he went back and bought the other day's subscribers, another 200 or 300 subs on this day, but forgot to update the bot the name of the show, and then did it again on this day and forgot to go in and find those comments that he loaded into the bot and changed them from Caffeine Corner to the name Cease and Desist, and changed them from Caffeine Corner to the name Rum and Coke Night. So the bot was taking the name of the first stream that it commented on and putting that name of that stream into the other streams. Did you get that? Did everybody get that? The first comment was put on the show Caffeine Corner on 5/11. He bought subs though throughout this time, and on the 15th, the next video was Cease and Desist where it appeared because he forgot to update the bot input. He, like, on the website, it probably told him, tell us what you want the bots to say in your comments section, since you're paying an extra 3 cents for the subscriber and comment feature. And he forgot to update that one order in that one bot from Caffeine Corner to Cease and Desist, and he forgot to update Cease and Desist to Rum and Coke Night. Because you know what? You know what YouTubers say about buying subs? They say buying subs is one of the hardest things to prove about a YouTuber. And it usually is. But he can't even get away with buying subs because he messed up and ordered a boatload of comments. He's so egotistical, he had to buy the subs and the comments because he was so upset about how he was only getting 1 or 2 comments on videos. And because most of the people that would comment say things to him like, you're lying, or we have evidence. We have your own clips that prove you're lying. You get me? Do you get me? Do you got me? You good me, right? Okay, you got what I'm saying. He got so obsessive that when he bought the subs, he saw the option to add comments and said, I've been wanting those things for a while. But he just couldn't remember to update the input of the bot for the different names of the shows that he was paying to have the bots comment on. And he busted himself because if it would have just been the subscribers, we would have just had a very weak argument. But when you take logically, in a philosophical format, if you take the data from the gain in subscribers and you take the data and circumstance of the comments and put them together, you've proven your case. If it would have just been the subs, it would have been too weak to even bring up. Now, let's sum this up, see what you've got to say in the comments section, and I'm heading over to the Rock A Lot YouTube channel for the after show, and I hope to see you there. Let's go. Yeah, it wasn't even probably Steve that was updating the bots for the comments. It was probably Chesh, and you know that she doesn't know what she's doing, so. I bought so many subs, why won't my worry grow? Oh, it doesn't say worry. Oh, it says something other than worry. Oh, wormy. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry about that. I probably wouldn't have read that one if I would have read it right the first time. Sorry about that. Hashtag. He always wants people to say hashtag Steve was right, but I think it should be hashtag Steve bought subs. I'm just saying. Now, let's sum up what's gone on today, and let me show you something that is just sick before I go.
Murder hornet Katie Joy Paulson news. Random YouTuber or what you would get if Draco Malfoy mated with a gecko. Katie Joy Paulson. YouTube's 3,000 subscribers. 3,000 subscribers.
Jealous much?
And 300 viewers. Katie Joy Paulson. Random YouTuber.
Kyle Curtis says the great D bot community. I love it. No, it's not easy listening music. There is no music on this show, especially easy listening music. Random Robot number 39, who also posted on 3 other videos, Random Robot 39. There's no easy listening here. You guys, you need to make sure you update your bot when you buy the subscribers and the comments, or else it's gonna tip off the whole internet to what you're doing. By the way, you've got ads playing on those videos, don't you, McRae? So you're not just ripping off your community. You're not just conning your community. You're ripping off all of us YouTubers by botting ad plays. Good job, guy. Good job. Oh my God, person's name who I can't read. These aren't, there was nothing intelligent discussed. Those are the dumbest bots I've ever read. Oh my God, you have no idea, y'all. You have no idea. You think that's it? You think that's all? You have no idea how many comments that he bought. If you get my drift, take a look. Let me just do. Hey, Biz, can we do a funky robot dance time for a moment? It's where you play music and I scroll through all the bot comments on his channel after he bought the stuff. I don't want to argue with you tonight. Just play a song and I'll scroll through. I'll do the scrolling. You play the song, ding dong. You want fancy bot robot dance time to see all the bots on his channel? Let's go, Bizmaster. Give me the music. Nice. Fancy robot bot dance time. Go. Notice how there are no bots in the replies that are opened up, but only on the actual channel. Same one. That one was the same one. All right. So you got kind of a view of the amount and where they were and what they looked like and how sus it is. Because when the bots don't know to go in and actually comment under a reply. And that's why when you saw the replies opened up, there were no bot repeat comments under replies. The bot only knows to open the video, click on the comment tab, and leave a bot comment. It doesn't go down and pick a comment and hit reply to, or open a thread and hit reply to anyone. And that's why you don't see those bot comments in there. To me, it's almost a slam shut legal win. It's like a philosophical kind of it's like a philosophical law. It's like Einstein put this together and submitted it for the physics grad paper of the century. He bought subs. He paid for them. He ripped off the community. He spit on YouTube. He spit on all the other creators out there, but are we really shocked and surprised about it? Aren't we used to it by now? So let's give a recap of what's happened today, and let me show you the final bitter irony of today's story, so that maybe after today, maybe this last thing that I'm going to show you will help the community that now knows the absolute truth move on from this and get this thing over with. And I'm sure the restraining order will take care of a lot of it too. But let's pull up the last major thing I want to show you. Okay. So, on Twitter today, a pinned tweet was put to the top of his Twitter account. Many people would love to leave a few video clips on this pinned tweet, but of course, we can't because we are all on a block list. In fact, you typing a comment into my live chat most likely will qualify you for the very block list that I'm talking about. So you may, after hanging out here, may not be able to type on this thread either. Someone, though, should make a new account, and in the most kind way, let them know they're not trolling them. They're just responding to this tweet that I'm going to show you, and then put an actual reply there. Take a look at what I'm talking about and tell me if this isn't fair. Now, he put out this. The top 10 shred of non-existing evidence that KJ refuses to provide to her followers. Please feel free to share. He is asking for anybody now, that even her followers, because he wants her followers to have this. So let's read through, because it's almost like his, the judge isn't going to give me a restraining order ultimatum. This is what he's basically putting out. He went into a boom fest. His Twitter, he was posting again an amount that rivals the day that I showed you he posted every minute and 8 seconds. Yeah, every minute and 8 seconds. He did another day like that. Look at his Twitter about the comments. What, he's responded already? I thought he never watches this show. He doesn't watch this show. Anyway. Let me show you this, and then I'm going to see if you'll do me a favor. The top 10 shred of non-existing evidence that KJ refuses to provide her followers. If any of her followers or mods as her for any evidence of any of these things, they almost always get demodded and blocked should they insist on seeing the evidence. So far, thank you, Navy. So far to date, not one person has shown evidence provided by Katie when asked. Several dozen, what the hell, have said they have been blocked for even asking. What? What? No, come on, bro. I swear I'm not watching UNIRock's show right now. I swear I never watch him. He's a liar and a troll. He never proves his case. He never shows evidence. And KJ wipes evidence away. KJ's the one that just wipes evidence off the table. That UNIRock never shows any evidence either. I'm the master of evidence. I'm having a lot of odd comments on some of my videos. Looks like from India. Some type of gaming stuff. I don't know why, but I have never bought subs or comments. I wonder if someone else has for me. I told you that's what he would say. Now, that would be interesting, wouldn't it be? You're busted, McBoomer. These things, like comments and subs, aren't cheap. Nobody buys them for someone else. It just doesn't happen, my guy. It just doesn't happen. Told you. You didn't believe me, said August. I believed you. I thought he'd come back and say somebody bought it for him. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, my guy. Anyway, come on, dude. You don't watch UNIRock. Why did you post this then? Why are you posting this right now? I thought you ignored me. I thought that things I said weren't valid of a response because I'm dumb as a rock. I can't even tie my own shoes. Why are you responding to somebody that lost all of the honor from when he went to Iraq? Why are you responding to somebody that lost all of his military honor that you just reiterated that you still believe I've lost all my military honor? You responding to me kind of shows that I think you're lying about what you've said about me. I don't think you believe that shit at all, but either way. Now, he wants you, he says, this is what he wants. A shred of evidence that I ever smashed her. Well, I can prove that you did. Well, at least that she has a right to say you did. I showed a clip on Katie Joy's channel. I showed a clip here, and I showed a clip on The Rock a Lot. All three. I made sure it was out on Twitter, and it is him admitting what he said to Katie Joy while looking in the camera like a crazed schizo creeper psychopath. Maybe that's why there were so many Minecraft video on those bots that he bought. Because he loves creepers because they're like his kin. You know that the enemy in Minecraft is called a creeper. If you didn't know, the main enemy in Minecraft is called a creeper. Maybe that's why there were so many Minecraft account bots there. It was like the robots knew their own kin. So they chose the robot bots that had Minecraft creeper videos on them to post on his channel. I don't know. Either way, a shred of evidence that you ever did that. Well, I've got a video clip of you admitting that you said it. I've got video clips of you lying about it and changing your story over and over. I've got dated video clips that show on the month of September, you were saying one thing, in the month of November saying another, and that you did actually reply in June when she first said it, and you complained about it from June, July, August, September, October, November, December, all the way to now. You basically have responded ever since she said it. And you've admitted that you knew it was in a voice call. So by you saying that it happened on Twitter in September, after previously admitting that you knew it would happen in a voice call, is you lying about it, my guy. So if you're going to lie about it, I don't know why, but it makes me feel a little bit like, you know, if you were innocent, you probably wouldn't tell so many different stories about it and attack her over it. And for an entire year, you've demanded that she take it back. And when she said she wouldn't take it back, you attacked her. And you've created those troll groups. Guess when those troll groups all popped up? In June, right when this all happened. So my guy, you know she didn't tell you that it was recorded. That would be like you R-ing a girl in your bedroom, and then when the police come to get you, you scream, but there's no video of what happened in my bedroom. The police would just say, no shit, Sherlock. There's no camera up there. Now you're coming to the station. This is not a defense, my dude. This is you sending people to harass her. You already knowing that there is no evidence of it because it happened in a voice call that wasn't recorded, and you telling people to go ask her this question over and over, the judge is probably going to determine that that's a form of harassment and targeted harassment at that. I mean, honestly, you know there shouldn't be actual evidence of it. and you keep demanding that somebody go to her and demand it from her. Anyway, you know what I think someone should do? Somebody should take an account that's not blocked and put that clip of him admitting what he did right there. Like, go clip what he said and put it right there. Now, you know he's going to block you and delete you because what he says Katie does is actually what he does. So I've made a post myself here. Oh, I was using mine. I have posted the same thing that he posted. What I want you to do, I want you to take a video clip of the stuff that proves he's lying. You know that video clip I played where he's in the camera going, dick, 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 dick. Remember that? Respond with that. But when you respond to his thread on a new Twitter account with that, make sure you type, I'm not trolling. You asked for us to do this. Please do not delete this as you wanted evidence, and here it is. But make sure you come here and type, put what you put on his, put the same video, the same thing here, and I put this on his Twitter response at, and then put the time that you put it on, okay? Now, number 2, I want you to do that for every piece of video evidence that debunks him. Ready? 2, a shred of evidence that I ever committed fraud. I will play it right now. You admitting to doing it. Since you have to make me do this over and over again, I'll do it right now. Oh, no, just put it there. People can make up their own mind. Put it there. Now, we've got right now... Hey, guys, will you get Steve's sock account out of here, please? Thank you. Please kick all of their sock accounts and all of their little brainwash trolls out of my mods. You have full kick permissions for any brainwashed individual or sock account. Buy your own. You're smart mods. You are smart mods, so you can make up your mind and do it. I won't get mad. Now, he wants evidence that he ever committed any fraud. Well, I'm about to play this clip. So you literally can use OBS Studio. I'll get out of the way in a minute. And I will play him admitting to the fraud so that you can put it under his video. But when you put it under his tweet in the thread, when you put it there, make sure you go to my Twitter, post the same video, post the time and day that you put it there under his so that people know what he deleted and what he didn't. Anyone that responds under there, respond under mine. Here you go. Here is the evidence at 146. That the reason that Katie said what she did is because you admitted it. Just because Katie repeated what you said is not her lying, and it's you going around demanding that she show evidence for something that you know you said first is you being deceptive, and it's instigating targeted harassment towards her with your lies. And I think that the lawyers agree already, and I do think a judge is going to agree. Here's the clip for anyone that wants to put it under his tweet and under mine. Make sure you date and timestamp both and say it, make it as nice as humanly possible when you put it under his so that he can't use the excuse to block you.
Steve and Steven, all caps. So,
Steve, did Kyle give you the opportunity to have money, but you weren't able to take it because you were on Social Security or veterans pension, and it would have affected that? And Kyle didn't. Because you're making it seem as though Kyle withheld money from you.
No, let me make this very clear. I asked, Kyle said he would talk to me how it could be distributed. I asked him, okay, that's fine. Let's talk about how you're going to get it to me. He has never once told me how he's going to get it to me. He's never offered to have a discussion of how he's going to get it to me. I said, Kyle, that's fine. Let's figure out how you're going to get it to me. I thought he was going to bring it to me in October when we have this meeting in October. He can bring cash to me. Okay. But he has never asked me about how he says, I've told him, he said, how do you want it? I said, well, let's discuss it. I said, fine. We'll have a discussion on it. That discussion never happened.
And by the
There's your clip that should be put underneath there. Don't put me in it. If you put me in it, it's auto-blocked. But that is direct evidence, at least to why Katie stated you committed Medi-Cal fraud. You got me? Evidence I committed any fraud, Medi-Cal or otherwise. Strange how I still have Medi-Cal and Kyle was found liable of fraud, not me. He wasn't found liable of fraud. Fraud is a criminal charge. He was not found liable of fraud. I don't know what you're talking about. So they've went and arrested him already? They went and grabbed him and thrown him in jail? He's got a warrant out for his arrest is what you're claiming right now? Or is this whole thing full of lies? Again, attacking Kyle and Katie at the same time. Isn't it weird how Kyle and Katie would be the only people, along with Godless Engineer, his wife, and a few others, that knew he committed Medi-Cal fraud and knew the details about his sexual harassment of Katie. And it seems like, weren't they the ones that were the target of a harassment campaign by Steve McRae and Red's Rhetoric? And you know what I think? I think after Steve gets hemmed up, then I think the platforms need to take a look at Red's too, because there's no way any of this could have happened without him. Either way, though, just want to make sure I say this here. Make sure you clip what you just saw and put it under his thread, right here, his thread, so that it's there with the date and the time, and make sure you say super nice things. I'm not trolling you. I'm not being mean, but this is why Katie said this, so now you have to stop bringing this up about Katie. Then make sure you go to my tweet. This is where we're going to archive where people put evidence of the lies there, so that when he deletes them, there will be proof somewhere to compare what he has under his and what's under mine. It's on the top of, I just retweeted it to the top of my Twitter. Now, he is completely debunked, but the problem is he's watching this stream. He just responded to this stream and the evidence that he did buy subscribers and comments on his Twitter page. He just responded to it. So now he's seen this. He saw what I just showed you. He's already seen this clip. He knows it exists. He told Reds to unlist the video. So anyway, why can't he stop saying this if there's a direct clip that proves that even if he wants to do a non sequitur or a straw man and say that, well, you know what? It's not true that I defrauded Medicaid, and if she said it, I get to flip out like this. You said it with your own damn mouth, my guy, which means that she can repeat it. It's your fault for lying. It's your fault. Now, I want to show you something else. I noticed something the other day. If you go to his ding dong in YouTube, I'm silly as hell, y'all. If you go to his ding dong in YouTube channel, and you look at any of his videos, let's pick a caffeine corner, and you look up at the top, what's that say? It says, Kyle has been refusing to even pay Steve for $341.17. Now you realize every live stream he does is a lie. It has a lie right here meant to attack Kyle Curtis with a bold-faced lie. Because I just played you a clip where he admits that Kyle did not withhold his money. That's what this lawsuit is. The judge is going to determine how much is owed to Steve McRae because the lawsuit exists. Kyle shouldn't pay Steve. Kyle, I hope to God you take the fact that that's been up there on his stream for over 300 days, 340 days, and give it to the judge when you see the judge so that you can see how you could show the judge how he defames and slanders you constantly and lies about you. But make sure you play that clip. In fact, I'm going to play it again because a shred of evidence that I have a troll group that harasses her. It's on my Twitter. It is the Boomy Leaks on my Twitter. It's everywhere. Please play the McCreep Weirdo song. If you get me a link, I'll play it. Oh, I think I know where to find it. I will play it. Shred of evidence that I or Cheshire ever faked any emails or screenshots. You're the only creators that are still going around sharing the fact that those are real. You've set it up to this week that that email that Leslie had was real and that the screenshots are still real. You're the only ones. Now, who are the people that who's the individual that got those fake screenshots first? Who gave those fake screenshots to the internet? You did. Steve McRae, while I was live, my entire stream watched him jump in and tell me that he got these screenshots and I had to see them. And that was live back in December or November or whenever it was. You're the first person that produced those screenshots. You refused to verify them, and when they weren't verified, you still went around telling everybody that they were real. You told the troll group they were real all the way up until today. You've been produced evidence that the email and the screenshots are fake, and you will not tell people. You keep telling people that they're real. So I'm sorry, my guy. Somebody made those, right? typically the first person that pops up with them who claims that they were given to him has something to do in sharing fake screenshots. They are fake. Everybody on the internet knows that now. So if people think that you faked those screenshots, I think there is so much circumstantial evidence that you're the only viable person that could have done it. Unless you want to tell us the truth. Tell us who gave you the screenshots. Show us proof of who gave, because we can't trust a word that comes out of your mouth. You show us proof of who gave you the screenshots. Then the internet will go and ask them while they fake the screenshots. But while you're purposely hiding who gave you the screenshots, you get the heat, my guy. Deal with it. Where's this thing he said about Kyle was found liable for fraud? How about you put out the evidence that he was found liable for fraud? How about you put out that evidence? Because that's not what the court documents say. When was the last time that a court could charge Kyle with a crime, a civil court? When's the last time a civil court charged Kyle with a crime and he got his rights taken away because of a civil court? That hasn't even finished. The court case is still going on, and yet you're still telling people that Kyle has this crime that he's guilty of. Last time I checked, before you could go around telling people he's guilty of a crime, you had to go and charge him with the crime, which hasn't happened. But whatever. You'll say it until the cows come home, vaguely as you can. Okay. A shred of evidence that I or Cheshire faked emails or screenshots, we handled that. Really, all I want you to put underneath here is the clip of him admitting the thing, because as long as you put the clip of him admitting that he did commit Medi-Cal fraud, then, you know, then Katie is allowed to say it because Steve admitted it, and he can't harass her like this because she said something that he said, right? A shred of evidence that I have or ever collected Social Security. Well, there's a reason why people say that you collected Social Security or Medi-Cal, because you lied so much that people just repeated what you said, and then you sat on your channel grandstanding about how they're lying about you, when in actuality, you lied. Why do you care if somebody says Social Security or Medi-Cal? They're almost the same thing, dude. It is a benefit. For the purpose of this story, they are the same type of thing. People are doing this logical thing that they do where they, and like when trying to talk about a GoFundMe, they might call it a fundraiser or vice versa. When talking about how you defrauded a benefit that you're getting, they might say Social Security but mean Medi-Cal. It's not, you're not able to pin this on someone like this just because you went around telling people it was Social Security at first, then you said it was Medi-Cal, then you're not telling the truth, because it's not any of those things. It's something completely different, but still. A shred of evidence that I've committed any crime, participated in any criminal activity of hacking, doxing, or stalking. You sat on a stream and tried to give my age to a person that was trying to dox me live. The clip is on this channel. If you want to keep lying about it, why don't one of you guys go put that clip down there too? Make sure you put it on my tweet when you do it also. Or done anything illegal with regards to her that would require a restraining order, criminal or civil lawsuit. Why do they have to bring this? Why do they have to bring this? Why in the world does it have to be related to her? What matters is that you dox. You want evidence of hacking? Well, you know how to buy subs and buy comments. I just proved that. There's a lot of evidence for that I just put out. That's not evidence. You don't know what evidence is, but there's lots of evidence against Katie Joy. Matt Bauer's words are the best evidence against Katie Joy. Matt Bauer's words are literal scientific evidence against Katie Joy. Ask me or Sherelle that, and I'll tell you. But UNIRock putting out an entire presentation loaded with evidence that I bought subscribers isn't evidence, right? Okay, a shred of evidence that I have a troll army I command or even have asked a single person to harass her in any way whatsoever. I put that out on my channel, Katie's channel, and Rock A Lot. You told people to go to Sherelle's comments when Katie appeared as a guest and spam those comments with all the things they hate about Katie Joy. You started this whole mess with Sherelle by doing that, okay? That right there is one example. In this very document, you are telling people what? To go to Katie and what is it? Insist on seeing this evidence. You are harassing her with this very post by definition because it's fake, because you're lying in it. That's why you're lying in it. And because you're telling people based off of these lies that you've crafted to get people to believe you so that they'll go harass Katie Joy, it fits the definition of targeted harassment. Do I have to keep spitting the philosophy and the intelligent critical thinking to break this down, or are you ever going to stop? I don't think you're going to stop until you get the restraining order, but don't worry, it's taken care of. You'll be getting it very, very soon. And then he says, okay. I've challenged her followers and mods to ask her for evidence of these things. Targeted harassment, my guy. If I can prove that these are fake things that you're sending to her to make her look bad so that there's a lot of comments, there's a lot of people complaining, why, that's exactly what we have now. Ever since June, when you got mad at her for accusing you, she's been getting all these people asking her things like this constantly. These comments, these tweets, these Facebook groups. You see what? You see what's causing all of it? You did. You did. You instigated the internet against her. You built a harassment campaign and sent it straight to her doorstep. Why aren't you just criticizing her and moving on if this isn't nefarious, if it's not wrong, right? If she does something new and you want to criticize it, that's what your show's for. Do it. That's not what you're doing here, my guy. You have been using these exact same things since last June, and you're still telling people what? Katie, I hope you gave this to your lawyer. It's more evidence of a harassment campaign. It's more evidence of what's a targeted harassment. You are telling people off of these lies, the same ones you've been repeating since June, to go to Katie and ask her for evidence. It all started with sexual harassment and turned into this list. You're obsessed. This meets the burden. You literally answer one of your questions with this document. Let me just read it for you, because I know there's going to be members and ex-members of the Facebook group that are really slow and need me to read this, so hold on. It's a shred of evidence that I have a troll group that harasses her. I put that out. It's your secret troll group that you shared the fact that you own it today. But where is it? Okay, wait, hold on. Where? It's one of these. Or even have ever asked a single person to harass her in any way whatsoever. With this very post, you are telling people with provable lies to go to Katie and harass her for evidence of things that you know are lies. You know that it's a lie that she did this, accused you of Medi-Cal fraud, my guy. It's a lie. I played the clip. The sexual harassment has no evidence. You telling them to go ask her for evidence is bullshit. It's deceptive. It's a lie. You're lying. All of them are. Fun fact, hundreds, if not thousands, have now seen the truth, which was not from her. But was not from her. You have to add that in there. You can't let people make up their own mind, my guy. It's all, but from groups like this and other accounts that keep accounts of her lies, mistruths, and false statements and contradictions. You're literally admitting to the existence of the thing you're asking people for proof of here again, because you asked for proof that there are groups that harass her, and then you say that there are groups like this and other accounts that keep track of her lies, myths, truths, false statements, and contradictions. I've shown you each one of them sometime in a video or live stream in the last few months. I show you how they're literally complaining at her about her opinion on anti-vax with another teen mom. They're complaining at her for the way she covered a story or something else, right? And they call that this egregious thing because they mix it with the accusation against Steve to be false accusations. This is disgusting. Let me finish it. I challenge anyone who has asked Katie Joy Paulson for evidence for any of these top 10 things to come here and show the evidence in the thread. Let's see how many do. I'm going to bet 0 do. Any takers. I'm a taker. I'm a taker. I still want to debate you. I want to debate you on Conspiracy Cat's new debate channel over this topic, over the non sequitur topic, and over a few other topics. Katz is trying to get a hold of you and get you to agree to the debate. This was Conspiracy Cat's idea. McRae, get a hold of Conspiracy Cats. I'm a taker. I will meet you on the battlefield of the intellectual playground known as debating, and I will prove everything I've proven to the internet in front of you and make you answer for it in real time. And if you can't do that, why don't you just concede? Just concede and stop, my guy. You can't win this fight because you're fighting with lies. You got me? But one thing I need you to do, because he has me blocked and I can't post the video clips that I want there, I want to know if a couple of you will, in the kindest, gentlest fashion, go there and post the video clips that prove, one, that he did say what he said to Katie, and I know there's some slow people like the truth out there. The fact that he did say it to her, which he has admitted to in many more places than just there, it is Katie's decision on whether she feels that he did that to her or not. His reaction should just be, sorry, or I didn't do it, and then move on. He's the one that is literally obsessed with the fact that she said this against him. Not her, not anyone else. So I think you could make your arguments all you want, my guy. But that proves, just leave that clip. The clip of him admitting to what he said to her, and the clip of him admitting that, one, wait a minute, didn't this damn thing say something about not just medical fraud, but it also said something about being paid under the table, didn't it? Didn't this thing list being paid under the table? I know I read that earlier. Let me see if it's here. Maybe I skipped it. Oh my God, you almost debunk yourself on every one. Evidence that I have multiple Twitter accounts, and then you admit to having multiple Twitter accounts. What the hell, bro? Evidence I have ever collected Social Security. Who gives a shit about that? The evidence is whether you defrauded with having Kyle hold your money. Evidence that I've ever collected a disability. Evidence that I've ever... You told us you got 10% from the VA. You said that on my show. Why have to lie now? I don't get it. I ever told Kyle... Oh, here it is. A shred of evidence that I ever told Kyle to pay me under the table. She, in fact, explicitly said Kyle was lying to her about this. How does a stimulus check compare to the cost of a few thousand subs? It almost perfectly adds up. And comments. Okay, I guess I got to play it again. He wants evidence that he told Kyle to pay him under the table. Okay, here you go. But I need you to take the evidence, these little clips I'm playing for you, I need you to take them to Steve and put it underneath his Twitter. Now, not only that, I have another clip in this video where he admits the same thing.
Maybe at Steve...
He admits the same thing in another clip in the beginning of this video. I just don't remember the timestamp, and I don't want to search it out right now. It's on Rock-A-Lot. We found it a night or two ago. So there's more clips than just one of him admitting that he told Kyle to hold his money so that he could keep getting big checks from whatever the hell, or keep getting his medical from, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What matters is, did you defraud something? Is it in relation to Kyle holding your money? You admitted to it. So you can't get mad at Katie for it. Take this clip, put it under my tweet and put it under his. Grab the other clip and put it under there, and then we'll see if he deletes it or not. And multiple people need to do this.
McRae would do more for the show if he got paid in all caps. He has to do other channels to make the fucking money. I was a patron to support Kyle and Steve in all caps. So
Steve?
Only all caps. All caps. It has to be. He typed in all caps. It means stuff. It means good things. All caps. All caps. I'm Reds.
Did Kyle give you the opportunity
Sorry.
to have money, but you weren't able to take it because you were on?
Calm down. Calm down, Reds. Get your shot of soy. Go to Soy Burger King. Get your shot. Get your soy shake and calm down. Okay. All caps. All caps. All caps. Okay. All caps.
Social
all caps.
Security or
but
veterans pension, and it would have affected that. And Kyle didn't, because you're making it seem as though Kyle withheld money from you.
No,
when
let me make this very clear. I asked, Kyle said he would talk to me how it could be distributed. I asked him, okay, that's fine. Let's talk about how you're going to get it to me. He has never once told me how he's going to get it to me. He's never offered to have a discussion of how he's going to get it to me. I said, Kyle, that's fine. Let's figure out how you're going to get it to me. I thought he was going to bring it to me in October when we have this meeting in October. He can bring cash to me. Okay, October when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. October when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. October when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. Okay, but he has never asked me about how October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. He's gonna get it to me. I said, Kyle, that's fine. Let's figure out how you're gonna get it to me. I thought he was gonna bring it to me in October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me.
Bring cash to me under the table. I'll accuse Katie because I'm able. Bring cash to me under the table.
Okay, but he has never asked me October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. He's gonna get it to me. I said, Kyle, that's fine. Let's figure out how you're gonna get it.
I'm trying to write a rap song, Busy. Will you get with it? Okay.
I thought he was gonna bring it to me in October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me.
Getting cash to me that's not a check, that's cash is under the table. I'm able, I'm not disabled. Under the table, bring cash to me.
October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. He's gonna get it to me. I said, Kyle, that's fine. Let's figure out how you're gonna get it to me. I thought he was gonna bring it to me in October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me.
I'm gonna accuse Katie Joy of lying to the internet about something I said, because I'm able, I'm not disabled, no social security. Bring cash to me under the table. That's what it means. Bring cash to me.
October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me. Okay, but he has never asked me about how he says, I've told him, he said, how do you want it? I said, well, let's discuss it. I said, fine, we'll have a discussion on it. That discussion never happened. He says, October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me.
I changed the definition of under the table like I did atheism. It doesn't mean what I just said in that clip. You can bring cash to me. Under the table, you can bring cash to me. Under the table.
October, when we have this meeting in October, he can bring cash to me.
All right, I'm done. Put that clip underneath his damn tweet and then put it under mine. I need like 10 of you to do it. Out of the 2,000 people that have watched this live stream up to now and the 300 people watching, 10 people could politely, saying the nicest things to him in the text box, leave the clip of him saying this. You don't have to put the rap song. In fact, putting the rap song is probably a bad idea. But still, can you help me with that? Because he just admitted that he told Kyle. So here's how it works, Steve. And I can't believe I would ever even be explaining this to a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old. I think an 8-year-old could get this concept. If I went up to an 8-year-old and I said, hello, 8-year-old individual. If you ask somebody to bring cash to you for your paycheck, instead of paying you with a check or some other trackable method, it's called being paid under the table. The 8-year-old would say, yep. And then I could say, so if you said you wanted somebody to bring you cash and not pay you with a check, meet you in person and hand it to you, what's that called, 8-year-old? I think the 8-year-old would say it's called being paid under the table. Why is a philosopher that went to nuke school and didn't get a college degree, why can't you understand that you said this? It's like, I think you're crazy. But crazy people still commit crimes. They still harass people. They still sexually say messed up stuff to women and get in trouble for it. And they still go around lying and then sending people to go knock on someone's door and say, my crazy friend said that you're lying about him and I'm supposed to come here and ask for evidence. Well, every time somebody asks for evidence of what you tell them to come get, they get clips of you admitting to saying it to Katie. They get clips of you saying that you wanted Kyle to pay you under the table. They get clips of you admitting that you wanted him to hold your money so that you could keep getting your Medi-Cal money and your Medi-Cal payments and shit, or your treatments. Dude, people say this because of your big mouth, but it takes an actual narcissist. Like, I mean a diagnosed one. I mean like a deranged narcissist to have these clips exist that you know everybody has, because I've been playing these for months when you try to lie to somebody about this, and yet you can't admit it. It makes the shittiest YouTube content. Yeah, I try to make it a little silly over here, but really, this is shit YouTube content, my guy. Can you stop before they bring you the restraining order? Are you literally going to do this shit right up until it gets to your doorstep? And remember, they don't even have to send it to your home address. They could send it to damn Alaska. They could send it to someone in Tokyo. And under your logic, then you're served. So don't try to play this game. I didn't receive any restraining order. Woo, woo, woo. I didn't get it. That's the next thing he's going to do. He's going to move real fast. He's getting packed right now. He's packing his closet as we speak and moving into another closet about 46 feet away from his original closet. And when they send the restraining order to closet 1, he's going to jump out and say, aha, I didn't get the restraining order and now I'm not restrained. My guy. You don't think that people need to be served at their residence. You think people can be served at their old residence. As long as they take it to a closet you've lived in the last 20 years, and there's a couple of them, so I think you'll be all right to get the restraining order. By your own logic, you got the restraining order, right? Okay, let's end this shitty stream, please. I'm getting sick of this. So one thing that's interesting about this is underneath this, Golden Unicorn spams a bunch of garbage, knowing that Steve needs evidence, like hard evidence here of these things, of which exists, that shows he's lying, and knows that people could put it here. Instead, the ding dong has Golden Unicorn come in and spam this stuff. It's like saying when a person tells you that you hurt them, you don't get to decide that you didn't. Louis C.K. said it funny enough. It's not up to you to pick it apart no matter how much you disagree. What the fuck, my guy? What is this? Are you able to comment on what's going on with Sherelle's series? Did Katie really shut her down? I publicly commented on Sherelle's page and asked for when the next segment would take place, but I never got an answer, so that's why I'm wondering if Katie shut her down. Katie did shut her down. Sherelle got so scared of the cease and desist, she literally ran right back to 90 Day Fiancé, started watching it and finding anything she could talk about to get away from the Katie Joy subject, yes. He said he's contacting YouTube about the odd comments. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'll be glad when he does, because YouTube is going to find out what you did. Because they're used to this kind of thing, and I don't think he'll really contact YouTube, but it'd be a shame if YouTube actually found out that he bought subs, because then they're going to delete his account. You shouldn't contact YouTube, but you're lying anyway, McRae. Anyway, though, so this is what we got. The point, why am I showing this to you? So that I can go to the Rock-A-Lot channel and actually have some fun tonight, because he's doing this to send as many people as he can still. Do you notice that every time he does this, it's to send people to Katie? You notice that, right? Do you think it's an accident that every time something else comes up, he sends people, he orders people to go to Katie? Even when he tells people he's never done it in a list, in the damn list, he tells people to go do it. He is doing the same thing he did in that clip, and I don't have that clip. If somebody wants to put the clip of him doing the I thing to Katie in the current live stream room, I'll end with it, and I'll end with the McCreep song from what's his name, Mr. Cheswick. But put the clip of him doing the I thing in the bottom of current live stream, because this is him doing the I thing again, right? I showed it on Katie's channel. I showed it on my channel. I showed it on Rock-A-Lot. It's where Katie accused him. He got deranged and drunk and mad, and he couldn't stop thinking about her, and he couldn't stop wanting to sexually harass her again. So he looks dead in the camera the same way he did when he did this thing to Katie, and he says the same thing he said to Katie with this crazy look on his face, and looks dead into the camera and says it all over again. He says it all over again. He's taunting her. He is trying to rile her up. He's also trying to send as many people as he can, because he gets a sick joy out of it. He gets a sick kick out of harassing Katie because she dared to stand up to him. And just about every woman that stands up to him has this kind of thing happen. Look at Shannon Q. He literally screamed and yelled and turned beet red because Shannon Q called him out. He's got some major woman issues, dude. He's got some major like mommy issues or like woman issues or whatever, you got me. But no matter how you slice it, what do you call it? And like let's try to while I'm waiting on those clips, one last thing. What if it wasn't YouTube? What if he lived in a town and he's constantly walking to Katie's street and screaming all the things he constantly says about her? And then when people tell him to go home, he says, no, it's a public sidewalk, so I'm allowed to be here, 1. And 2, she's lying about me and she deserves to be called out. The fact that he keeps going to the same place, yelling about the same thing over and over and over as loud as he can, saying as much lies and bullshit and drivel, literally screaming, everybody needs to go knock on that door and ask her for evidence, he would be locked up within the first 10 minutes. But just because it's on the internet, it's different, right? What matters is if someone is criticizing, if somebody is actually, you know, being funny, transformative creative work, or is it criticism, or is it what he's doing? It's not excusable in my opinion at this point, after a year. Remember when he let it go in December, we all said, thank God or January, we all said, thank God. Now we don't have to worry about this anymore. And now here we are again, right? All right. I think I saw something pop up. Can you unblock Tony on UNIRock too? Of course I can. Anybody else that has an account that got blocked, let me know. Let one of the mods know. Log into a different account and type it in. You'll get unblocked right now, okay? Let me do that. Let's just do a little chill session. Let me pull up my live chat. I got my community tab so I can unblock anyone that got blocked. I had a rogue mod block some people. And we'll end this out, and hopefully we can get those clips in the current live stream room at the bottom. Oh, also, I'll be doing a video to further explain how he did buy subscribers and comments, and I will put the evidence in a better to understand fashion. All right, Tony, my guy. I don't see you there, dude. Oh, nope, you are here. Okay. And I'm removing you from the block list. And I'm saving it. All right, it's refreshing out, and you are It takes a second after you do it. Unblocked, settings saved. Okay, good. We got you updated, my guy. We got you updated. You can now, I give it just a few, like I'd refresh a couple times, but your main account now can speak here. Let me grab my live chat. I'll see what you guys got. And I'm heading to the Rock A Lot YouTube channel for the after show if you want to come hang. ROCKALOT, all one word. Mods will stop dropping the link. Marty Mouse? Yeah, oh, definitely. I'll get Marty out of there. Let me get Marty too. Anybody else, please let me know, okay? Anytime, Tony, anytime. If you guys know anyone that's been blocked, there's only probably a few people left. I went through the list and checked. I might, like I missed a couple people, obviously, but Marty, yeah. Let me get Marty. Marty Moose. You met Marty Moose, right? Marty Moose is getting unblocked right now. Yep, we got it. Yeah, he's busted buying subs and comments that are praising him as well as dissing Katie. Exactly, MD. It's just sickening. And the guy not just go back to do... He tried to do his own content today. He had like 60 or 40 viewers for the most of the time. Between 40 and 60 viewers. He's going to keep attacking her. He can't stop. He's not going to stop until it's in his hand, because if he wants to have hundreds of viewers, my dude, I helped you get hundreds. I know you think I had nothing to do with it. Uni didn't get me anything. Well, how was it back when you were hanging with me? You'd have like hundreds of people watching, and then after you stabbed me in the back, lied about me, stepped on me, did all, you know, talked about my military honor and everything else. How are you sitting at 40 to 60 people now on the same content you would have a couple hundred watching? Because everybody knows what you did. You did it publicly. I don't know how in the world you could literally do something right in front of everybody's face and then be so angry that people know about it and are willing to talk about it. While you talk the whole time about doing the right thing and fighting evil and blah, blah. It's like, bro, now I understand why there are so many conspiracy theorists out there. Anybody will say anything if they think they can make some money, man. They'll say anything. I miss Tony, too. Tony's on the Rock A Lot channel. I forgot that he was blocked here. It was my fault. I can unblock Omarosa, I suppose, but I seem to remember Omarosa trolling the living hellfire out of me, so it's just okay. So I will unblock Amarose. Well, I don't think she is blocked. Let me try Moon. Ilya. I've got Ilya. Let me try it again. Rose. A-O-M-A, or is it A-M-A? Type it again for me, because it's not saying any Oma Rose Moon. It's not giving it to me. Oma Rose? All right, well, it might not have been her. It might have been a sock account that was like dressed up as her, so it might not have been. But yeah, I'm searching for Rose. I'm searching for Amarose. I'm searching for Moon, and I can't find any of them. They're not in it. Ilya is. Ilya Moon. ILYA. Yeah, tell Amorose Moon to try to type in here because they're not showing up in my block list. Anything to divert from admitting it was all him and his group. Exactly. So true, Tammy. So true. Is Steve Little Pump's manager? Did you hear about that dude on Instagram who had 3.5 million followers? Instagram deleted only the bots from his account. He had 8 real people following him. 3.5 million fake followers. I swear to God, it's real. I'm going to do a video on it. Remember how Leroy had the YouTube... Oh, no, that was another person. But there is a chat bug that'll stop you from being able to chat in here. I promise you, though, if Ilya Moon is blocked, the only Moon is Ilya. If you want me to unblock Ilya, I will. But isn't Ilya one of his brainwashed boomer zombies? Stop it, UNIRock. Stop. Bad UNIRock. No boomer zombie talk. I love it. Boomer zombies. It's the new thing, dude. The walking boomer dead. Oh, I need to eat your subscribers. Oh, I want your likes and comments. Oh my God, I can't find any fresh bodies around here. I'm gonna have to call and buy some. Hey, I'd like to order 200 to 300 subs a day, and I need a bunch of comments. What do you want the comments to say, sir? I don't care what the comments say. Just put the same comments in for every video. No one will notice. Thank you. Your payment's on the way. Click. He's busted buying subs. This is one of the strongest cases of buying subs that I've ever been able to see on YouTube, other than Deji. First Deji, then Steve. Seriously, I'm not just making that up. He bought them. It's just too obvious. The picture? Oh, I'm not pulling that thing up again. People have done further examination of the picture. It turns out the micro peen is real, y'all. It is micro machine. You know how like a truck is real big? You ever been in an F-250? A Ford F-250? We're dealing with a micro machine by comparison. I'm not bringing that picture up again, no. I had nightmares. Holy shit, Brainy. That's a good video, my guy. Armorose Moon is in here. Yes. Yes. All right. Anybody else need unblocked? I don't care if you trolled me. I don't care if you called me names. If you want unblocked, log in with another account or let the moderators know. Come to the Rock-A-Lot channel and let them know later. I will unblock anybody that wants unblocked. If you ever do get blocked here, even if you come in and you're like, F you, Christina, I don't like you anymore and you suck, and you get blocked because she's a mod, 24 hours later, I'll unblock you. Our blocks do not go for more than 24 hours, but you do need to ask me to unblock you. We try to time out, but some nights it gets the chat's so big we can't deal with timing out. We do blocks, so yeah. Now, nobody needs to see those pictures. They're already out all over the internet. He's already got hashtag micropeen or micro McRae or whatever the hell it is going on. We don't need to show him anymore. Marty, it's okay. I don't mind. Listen, I was also a dick to Nate Brody over the shit Steve showed me. You know? What matters is that we all cared to look at what evidence is there and make our mind up off of it. You're welcome here. Any of you guys are. I don't even care if you're a freaking Steve zombie. You're welcomed here until you start trolling and talking shit. Then you're out. And then you can get unblocked later. You got me? Mattel made a Barbie of her as a part of the She-Rose series? You got to be kidding me. Andrew says, F you, Christina. I don't like you and you suck. And I'm totally just kidding. I love you. Damn it. I was hoping you were going to see if we'd block you. We're going to play the Steve song. Hold on. Oh, did you guys clip my rap? That was a good rap. I don't rap. I've never rapped before. So, you know what I'm saying? I've never rapped before, so. Listen, guys, I love streaming here at UNIRock too. I'm sorry I'm streaming here less often, but I'm doing it to try to give you better watchable videos for the replay and trying to have a better list of videos to watch over here. So I'm going to start bringing the shows over here that are prepared, that are written. And if you want to hang out with us on those long rambling streams or any of the other streams, come to the Rock A Lot YouTube channel, DLive, Mixer, Periscope, one of our after show off network channels. Okay. Got mad respect from when you admitted you were wrong about Nate. Well, I was. And I apologized to him in a voice call. I didn't want to just do it in a video or something. And, that's the same thing that happened here with Katie. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just have the most obscene hate boner for Katie. And it's just fucking weird, honestly. It's really weird. Jewel Fraud with Jules needs the Steve song. I got people putting it in. Yeah, I didn't unblock Ilya Moon. Yeah. Can you get me the Steve song? I'm a creep. Hold on, let me see. What's that dude's name who did the Steve song? Oh man, his name was Mr. Cheswick. I hope he didn't delete his channel. He has a habit of doing it. Oh, he's there. Damn it, I'm gonna have to oh my god, dude. Why? This is what a dingbat. What a dingbat. Cheswick, what is wrong with you, my guy? Cheswick, you freaking dingbat. He changed his damn show into a Mr. Cheswick changed his show into a virus show. So dumb. Hey, Tin Man, glad to see you. Oh, that's the clip? That's the clip? Oh,
yeah.
Hold up. That clip that I used right there. Open link.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here it is. Important hangout. Sorry about this. It's the link in the chat. You go up to 146.
No.
When 146, 140, 145, 50, 146. This is the face of him being busted for admitting to Medi-Cal fraud in front of his audience. And he has been so mad ever since Shannon Q did this to him that he blacklisted Shannon Q, like he's done with Katie and others, and he's gone around on a campaign to fool the internet into thinking he never admitted it. This needs to go underneath his ding-dong tweet saying this. Show any evidence I committed any fraud. Well, this is you admitting to it. It's all we can get on the internet, ding-dong. We're not going to actually be able to record you doing it. We don't hang out with you. We don't hang out in the closet that we try to dress up as a damn... at least, can't you just make it into a spaceship? Does it have to look like a nice house? It's so disingenuous, especially when you're wearing that. Has anyone ever sat in a room? I wonder, I've got a historical question for you before I log out. I've got a question that will puzzle philosophers and intellectuals all over the world. Has anyone ever sat in a room that nice, with all that nice oak and those big books everywhere, with that kind of duct-taped ass broken headset on their head? I don't think it's ever happened. I think your video clip is fake, my guy. Nobody would sit in a room like that. It's almost like you just wasted buying that $3,000 oak table and those like $16,000 shelves in the background and those really nice wine glasses on the wall. All of them go to shit the minute you notice that you didn't wash your hair and that you're wearing that damn duct tape on your thingy. Plus the shirt. I mean, come on, my guy. If you're gonna have a nice globe with a nice little cherub dude with a little micro peen holding up your lamp, if you're gonna have like those nice books in your room, your fake green screen, you could at least try to play the part. Dress like your background. Dress to your background. It's a #1 YouTube rule. Dress to your background. Anyway, please, can I get someone to clip him admitting to the Medi-Cal fraud and put it under his tweet, and please put it under mine. It's very important, I think. My tweet is up on the top of my Twitter. Be nice about it. Do not harass him. Do not be a dick about it. Do not say things that will make him think that you're trolling him. My tweet is in the chat. please go then. You might have to make a new account if you're blocked and put the same video clip of him being debunked on his dumb things below it. Do we have the clip of him pointing in the camera? Because I will play that for you before I go. Because you could literally rewind this video and just record the screen when he's admitting to it if you don't want to actually download the clip and all that. Can I get one of my peeps to clip that out and put it on Twitter and tag me with it or whatever so that I can share it? That way you've got the clip and you can take it to his thing and post it there. Because it's almost deceptive in the fact that he knows he's blocked so many people. If you admit to having the evidence of him lying about Medicare fraud or whatever fraud he did, and if you have the clip of him saying that, about, admitting to what he said about Katie Joy, if you have those clips, he will block you. Therefore, then you can't show the people who follow him those clips of him lying. You can't put it under here because you're blocked. But if you put it under, if we put it here, if we do put it under this tweet, then the people who go there, they'll still see it. Steve is just playing creepy. I know, my guy. I don't like it. It's his fault. He's got to start living in reality. I bought so many subs. Why won't my wormy grow? The great D-Bot community from Kyle. Gabriel, I have subs but no views. Who can I milk now? Canis says, I bought a sub last week. It was delicious. Oh, they are good. August, look at his Twitter about the comments. And told you didn't believe me. And Gabriel said, Uni, please play the McCreep Weirdo song. I wish I still had it. Mr. Cheswick deleted it. Gabriel says, person A and X proves me right. Crap, they remember. August said he's contacting YouTube about the odd comments. Well, they're just going to determine that he bought subs, so he can contact him if he wants. David, Steve is just playing crazy. And learning with Suge. Great stream, Uni. Can you unblock? Yes, I will. I will do it right now. Thank you, and have a great night. Take care. And Suge, you did a great video, dude. I just figured out. And then Dave, okay, good. Got both of them. I got to share Suge's channel. Learning with Suge has a YouTube channel. You've got to subscribe to Suge for me. Suge is doing excellent videos. He is so freaking funny, the stuff he says throughout those videos. Oh, my God. He calls them right out. He just calls them right out. So here, I'm going to drop the link to Suge's channel in the chat. And mod, spam that shit out for me for the next few minutes till I go offline. Get Suge. We need to get Suge at least up to 200. Can we please do that? Somebody, yeah, we should make our own version of McCreep without the flat earth BS. We definitely should, Keon. I'm down, man. Okay, what was I doing? I was unblocking exiled, right? XXX. All I got to do is search for the XXX in exiled, and it'll unblock it. Dude, look at this. All of these accounts, like he doesn't know. Are you telling me he's pretending like he just found out all those comments came in? Are you he is okay? I'm gonna debunk him right after I unblock exiled. I'm gonna debunk him right after I unblock exiled. Hold on. I'm gonna literally debunk him on pretending like he had no clue. All right. Anyone that wants unblocked, all you got to do is log in with another account and let my moderators know in case you did get blocked. I'm not going to ask any questions. I did unblock XXLid exiled right now. If it doesn't work, let me know. I can do it again. And the last thing I'm going to do, he has responded on Twitter claiming that he just found out about those weird comments and he's going to go ask YouTube to look into it. Well, I am going to debunk you, Sir Ding Dong 5000. But before I do, make sure you subscribe to Learning with Suge. Mods are sharing Suge's link, and he is funny when he reacts to these things. So let me just do this really quick. I don't know why he keeps trying to lie, but whatever. If he wants to keep lying, we will keep doing the right thing and debunking him. If we go to his videos, he tends to have arguments in his chat. Look at what he does here. Look at how much he responds to his videos. So my point is, if he's going to respond so much, which he is, how is he supposed to make us think that in comments he is replying to some of these comments, and yet he doesn't understand the way commented. I'm trying not to Try not to laugh at my jokes anymore while I'm live, okay? Can you give me... Okay, I'm good now. Damn it. Damn it, Busy. It's your fault. It's your fault. Shut up. It's your fault. Oh, fuck. Now, did he buy subs or not? A boatload of suspicious comments that did not start appearing on his channel at all until this happened. All of a sudden, he gets 4,000 views when he's been getting hold on, let's go to the detailed statistics. He has been struggling to get jack shit for views for months. Months. And then all of a sudden, he gets 4,500 and 100 subs. That's probably the last little bit of organic sub growth he got. If that is organic. Because right then, he gets 2,000 and gets more than when he got 4. 1,000 and got 200. 2,900, we'll call that 3,000, but he got 200. 708 views and got 300 subs. He would need to be shared from here to holy high hell by a bunch of big accounts to even be able to get close to this. And even if he did, he's not likely to have people sub to his channel with all the shit out there about him. People typically will search for him when they're going to look for him and see. When you search for his name, you get all these videos completely showing all the garbage he's done. He gave in, and the reason why he bought subs is because all of the suspicious comment activity started when the suspicious growth started. And I bet they'll both end at the same time too. You wait and see. Wait and see if they both don't end at the exact same time too. Because he's paying a company out on the internet, just like Deji and just like all kinds of other creators do, to get him a few subs so that people don't look at him and think, oh, he did all this with Sherelle and he's still losing subs. What's further proof? He did a stream that he could barely break 50 people today with Landon. Or was it the other one? Yeah. Was it that one? Either way, I don't care. He could get 300. I hope he gets 500 concurrent viewers doing his own stuff, responding with actual criticism against someone, or doing his own thing. That's what I hope. I hope he does get what he wants from YouTube, but by doing it the right way. Because if he did, imagine, here's the sickest, most hypocritical part of the story, and then I'm heading to the Rock a lot. Let's just pretend that he blows up, and let's say 3 months from now he blows up, and every time he does an atheist video, he gets all kinds of views, and he has 1,000 people watching every time he goes live. He wouldn't do this anymore. He wouldn't do it. Until somebody accused him of schmeck schmummel schmer smashman again. Heading to the Rock a lot. Heading to the Rock a lot. Subscribe to Learning with Such, please. Busy, wait. You know what I just realized? No, Busy, I'm not like you. I do not realize that crack tastes good at 7 a.m. What does that even mean? No, I realize that what we just put out right now Like, you're a freaking weirdo, Biz. I just realized that what we just put out is considered here at UNIRock to be a Moab. A Moab. Yes, we dropped the bomb. We dropped the bomb on him. Play the Moab, Busy. Play the Moab. What, Busy? What? Oh my God. Say it isn't so, Busy. Say it isn't so while I try to find the clip of the news thing. Oh my God in heaven. You're telling me that he's live right now. He's got the list that I just showed you, the list that I just showed hard evidence of him admitting to the things he tries to say that he's blaming on Katie Joy, and he's live right now. I think it's time for... Can you play the damn news broadcast, please? Uni News. Breaking news right now on Uni News, the only news show held together with duct tape and crowns. Here's your reporter out on the report... Busy the Baker on Uni News. You ready, Busy? No, Busy. Oh my God. You don't have a few seconds, you freaking ding dong. I need you to do the news like 5 seconds ago, please. Can you do it right now? You're going anyway. I don't care.
Like, I can't believe it, but like, he's on the news, he's on his channel, and he's trying to like pull that stupid list, and he's saying to Katie, he wants the evidence that Katie did that. Stop doing.
That was the worst news report I've ever heard in my life, Busy. Did you do that? Did you just troll me or something, Busy? Now I gotta go off the air with that. I don't want to go off the air. That was horrible. It was the most horrible news broadcast we've ever shown on this show, and I'm going off the air with that. Well, thank you very much, my guy. Go to the rock a lot. Here I come. live stream on the Rock-A-Lot has been scheduled. It will appear on the front of the channel now. Link in the live chat. Live stream has now been scheduled. It will appear on the channel, and it's now in the live chat. The link to the... I scheduled the link. Busy, do you mind? Will you tell him that I scheduled the link, please, while I put the link in the chat? You want to keep talking to him, or are you just going to be quiet? Why? Put down the crack pipe, Busy. Don't push the button. Don't turn the show off.